Hey everyone, Kingdom Kid here with another update video of what to expect on the channel. I usually do these updates every quarter, so at the end of at the beginning of every new quarter, so every 3 months is basically when I do them, or if something else big happens. But right now, nothing like that is happening so far. So let us talk about some of the big things that happened in the last 3 months first, and then we talk about the next 3 months. So we had a good week, a good start of the year. I'm going to be honest, good start of the year. I think a lot of good video games came out. Then we had some good, directs. State of Play was decent, okay, that they had like last month or whatever. But that last Nintendo Direct was fucking incredible. And then we had the Pokemon Presents Day, which I need to talk about that too. I'm gonna have to talk about Pokemon in a little bit here, or not a little bit. I'll talk about Pokemon when I'm done through the stuff coming up in the after the next 3 months here. In the upcoming 3 months of April, May, and June. I'll talk about that. But anyway, let's talk about the previous months. So January had a lot of good stuff coming out. We had One Piece Odyssey, which is a game I plan to pick up, but I haven't picked up yet because I kind of want to catch up to where it talks about the stuff in the anime, which I think is like episode 812, I think. Like 812 is like, if you're past 812, you'll be fine. So there's that. Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden both came out on the 19th. I have both of them. I did a live stream of Persona 3 Portable, which wrapped up last week. So go check that out if you guys haven't already. It's a fantastic game. It's a fantastic series. I recommend playing it. So yeah, I will do Golden, and this is stuff I'll talk about later. I will do Golden, but not right now. I have some other stuff planned first before I jump into Golden. Fire Emblem Engage came out on 20th. I haven't picked that up, and I honestly don't know if I will. Honestly, maybe I'll just watch some videos of it first to judge if, do I want to play it or not. So we'll see. Forspoken came out on the 24th. Again, that's a game that I was somewhat interested in a way, but I played the demo, and it just didn't feel good to me in a way. I don't know. I know they had a sale not too long ago, which honestly, Persona 3, 4, and 5 were a part of that sale as well. And yeah, I could have gotten it for a little bit cheaper, but I don't know if I even want to get that game digitally. I think if I would buy that game, I'd want to get it physically, so then I can just trade it in and be like, yeah, no, I didn't like it or something like that. We'll see. I'm not sure. Hi-Fi Rush came out on 25th, which was just shadow dropped. I was with my sister and brother-in-law during this time. From the 17th all the way to the 28th was when I came back. And he has an Xbox, which this game is only available on Xbox. Is it just available on Xbox and Steam is what I'm assuming. And I played through the first stages, and it's incredible. I loved it, and I honestly would love to play it more, but I don't have an Xbox. And if it comes out to anything else, that'd be great. That would be fucking fantastic. I will definitely be playing that. Sorry, I got a new wallet, the Ridge wallet. It's fucking incredible, and I love just looking at it too. So, not sponsored by a way, but hey, go pick it up. It's actually really cool. Pizza Tower is also another game that came out on the 26th, and that's a Steam-only game. It looks pretty cool. I watched people play it, and it looks pretty interesting. It's kind of like not Metroidvania. It's kind of like what is the name of those kinds of games? It's kind of like Hades in a way. It looks like somewhat. I might be mistaken on that, but it still looks fun. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Then on the 27th, we had the Dead Space remake come out, and I did a Let's Play on that. 100%ed it. Platinumed it. It's fun. I really liked it, and I love the new stuff that they added, like the side stories and even the alternate ending that you could get on New Game Plus only. So I covered all that stuff in the Let's Play, so if you guys want to check it out, you can. We also had this final Stranger of Paradise expansion came out, The Different Future, which honestly was really fun. I really did enjoy that expansion, although it pissed me off at the beginning, and then I just said, fuck it, and then I just kind of put on the easy button, but fuck it. Who cares? It's a fun game. I still fucking love that game. That game's fun as hell, and I love it. And yeah, I think I forgot to talk about this during the end of that, but it's like, oh yeah, they talked about how they want there's a possibility for a sequel in the future. But then I didn't realize this till after. I was like, oh wait, but what about if you guys remember, and believe in 2016 or even maybe even 14 or 15. It might have been 2015. Or 14. I don't know. Either way, they released Final Fantasy Type 0, and then they had like a teaser trailer at the end of that game, which nothing has come out of that for a while. So that's been at least 5 years. It's been at least 5 years, no matter which year it came out. So I don't know. I would love a Type 0 sequel. I actually really enjoyed Type 0 as well, which is another Let's Play on this channel, actually, that you guys can watch. This was back in the early days of my YouTube career, which, by the way, is over 10 years now. It's been over 10 years since I started my YouTube career, and I mentioned that it was started off with Dead Space on this channel, where I played Dead Space on Impossible mode, and that was like the last trophy I needed for that game to get the platinum, so that's pretty cool. Nice way to bring it back. And then on the 31st, we had SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. It's so weird. I really don't see a lot of people talking about that game. At least, like, not when that game came out. Maybe, like, 1 or 2 people were talking about it. Honestly, I think I liked it a little bit better than Battle for Bikini Bottom, but at the same time, it's like, at least the good news about that is they had the Mr. Krabs original voice actor for this game, unlike they did in Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. February was the big month. I believe, yeah, the 8th is when we had that fantastic Nintendo Direct, which showed off a lot of stuff. It had the teaser for the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which I'm very looking forward to that. You know, we had Metroid Prime Remastered came out, which came out digitally on the 18th, and then I think like the week later it came out on physical, which I got the physical version because yes, which I did a live stream series of that as well, which wrapped up actually earlier this week on Tuesday. If you guys want to check that out, fantastic game. I really liked it a lot, so go check it out. It's a fun game, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, Hogwarts Legacy came out on the 10th. I don't know, that game doesn't really interest me, plus with all the backlash and everything coming out behind it, I honestly don't know, but I don't know, we'll see. Theorhythm Final Bar came out on the 16th, which I fucking love. It's a fantastic game, and I'm having a blast with it so far, and I honestly cannot wait. I keep wanting to keep playing that, but I've been so busy with like recording my series and everything like that, so it's been a lot. And then on 17th, we had Tales of Symphonia Remastered, and then Wild Heart as well. I've heard some decent things about Wild Heart. I think it's like somewhat like a Monster Hunter-like game, which is pretty cool. Tales of Symphonia Remastered, though, I've heard has a lot of issues, so I don't know if that's getting worked on or such, but yeah, it's had a lot of issues. On the 21st, we have Like a Dragon Ishin came out, and Atomic Heart. I was actually somewhat curious about Atomic Heart because I think it's made by the same people who made BioShock, which I really like. But I didn't pick it up, and I probably don't plan on picking it up. It looks a little to me. I mean, not in a bad way, but it's like But I freaking love Like a Dragon Ishin. It's a fantastic game. I love it. I'm having a blast playing that game. If you guys want to watch my Let's Play series, it's on the other channel. Link to my other channel is always in the description below of every single video. I'm having a blast, and I hope you guys are enjoying that too, because it's a fantastic game. I like it. I would say the combat's probably the most difficult thing, and I do love the story. I mean, I think all the Like a Dragon / Yakuza / Judgment games are all great stories, so that'll do that. On the 22nd, we have Horizon Call of the Mountain that came out, as well as the PlayStation VR 2. I didn't pick any of those up because I don't need a VR set, so there's that. On the 24th, we had Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe and Octopath Traveler 2. Both games I'm having a blast playing, or I had a blast playing. Kirby's Return to Dreamland, fantastic. I love that game. It's fun as hell, and it's cute as hell. It's a Kirby game. Of course, it's going to be great. And Octopath Traveler 2, holy shit, is that fantastic. I'm not that far in, but I honestly think it's already better than the first game with some small slice of life changes compared to the first game. There are still some issues that are in this game compared to the first game, and I talk about that in my Let's Play, which is still currently going on. Again, link in my description to the channel if you guys want to watch it. It's a fantastic game, and I really like it a lot. So yeah, actually speaking of Octopath Traveler, I think it's coming out later this month in April. I didn't write it down here because I kind of forgot about it. But Live Alive is coming out for PlayStation 4 and 5 and Steam, but I think it's only digital only, so hey, if you guys didn't pick up the Switch version, pick up Live Alive. It's a fantastic game. I'm honestly thinking about double dipping. I'm probably going to get the PS5 version of that game because it's fun as hell. It's a demo. There's a demo if you want to play it, so play it because Live Alive is a fantastic game, which is great, and I love it a lot. I loved it. I loved doing a Let's Play live stream series of that, even though it got the last 2 videos got blocked. So yeah, but still, I loved it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. In March, we're in March now. Wulong Fallen Dynasty came out on the 3rd. I know there's a demo for that, and I might play the demo, but I'm not really too sure if I want to play this game or not. I don't think it's made by From Software. It's made by Ninja Theory. Is that the name? Or Ninja Team or Team Ninja, whichever. The same people who made Neo and helped out with Strangers of Paradise. So I don't mind those kinds of games, but I don't know. We'll see. On the 9th, a lot of stuff came out. Paranormal Sight: The 7 Mysteries of Honjo is Switch and Steam. It looks very interesting. It's also kind of cheap too. It's only $20, which isn't bad. That's very interesting. I might play that. I might play that as well. There might be some downtime in April here, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. So yeah, I might play that. Fail Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse also came out. It's interesting. I've always been a fan of the Fail Frame games. Even though I haven't played too many of them, I've only played one of them. I haven't even picked this one up. I don't know if I will, but it's always nice when the Fail Frame games that haven't even been... I think this is one that didn't come over to the West here, so that's great. Ib came out for the Nintendo Switch. Ib is a fantastic game. It's a nice little... I guess you could say it's indie, but it's also like one of those old school RPG Maker type games, which is fantastic. Ib is great. Came out for the Switch. I highly, highly, highly recommend playing that game. It's fun, and it's a good one. It's a good one. On the 17th, originally Star Wars Jedi Survivor was supposed to come out, but then they delayed it by a month, which is fine by me. April or March had a lot of games coming out, so. But on the 17th, we also had Bayonetta Origins, Cereza, and the Lost Demon. I haven't picked it up. I don't know if I will. It does look somewhat cute and charming in a way. I don't know if I'll pick it up, though. It doesn't look like, I mean, it looks fun. It looks fine, but I don't know. We'll see. On the 21st, we had Chia. It's Tchia. It's that weird, not weird. It's kind of like that. It's that cute indie-like game where the main character can like not morph, but like transfer their souls into animals and other things as well. We've seen it in a lot of PlayStation showcases and everything like that. It looks cute. It's free for PlayStation Plus members of a specific tier, so I'll probably pick it up and play it. So there's that. Have a Nice Death came out for the Nintendo Switch and Windows on the 22nd, which again, that's kind of, I think that one's more like a Hades / Hollow Knight kind of game, which looks great, by the way. So yeah. And then 24th was the big one, Resident Evil 4. That came out as well, and I'm excited to play that, which is going to be happening very soon because, spoiler alert, I am done recording Like a Dragon Ishin. However, videos are still coming out, but the next series after that will be Resident Evil 4. So that has been March, or that's been the first 3 months of 2023. I'd say it was a good month, or good quarter. Now we are in April here. In April, we have Meet Your Maker, which is going to be free for PlayStation Plus members. I believe it's one of the free games. Like, you don't have to be. It doesn't matter what tier you're on. This is like this is one of the 3 games that you get for free for the month. I don't know much about it. I've seen a little bit about it. So I may or may not pick it up, but we will see. From my understanding, it kind of looks like somewhat like a Dark Souls-esque kind of game. Where it's like you run around, kill enemies. If you die, you lose your stuff. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know. I might want to look more into it before I decide anything. On the 14th, we have Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, which looks interesting. I don't know if I'll pick it up, though. I've never played any of the Battle Network games. I've heard they're really good, though, but we'll see. We shall see. On the 18th, we have Minecraft Legends. Oh, well. But, again, I should mention this, too. All the games I'm mentioning here are ones that are either interesting or are either A, interesting to me, and B, ones that I may or may not pick up. Or C, ones that I'm for sure picking up. Like, well, it's not one that I'm talking about next, but it will be here sooner. On the 21st, we have Advanced War 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. Finally, that game is coming out, even though I feel like it should have been dropped the day that they announced it being out on this day, because it's supposed to come out like last year, but then the war in Ukraine happened, and they're like, yeah, we can't do that right now, even though the war in Ukraine is still happening, but I digress. Dead Island 2 is also coming out on the 21st. I don't know if I'll pick that up, though. Dead Island 1 I've never played, but I've heard, you know, it's kind of like fuck, what's the name of that game? It's the one with I covered Wars, you know, where you're in the mall. I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's Dead Rising. It kind of reminds me of Dead Rising in a way, but more open and such. And we'll see. And this one, here we go. This is the game I'm picking up for sure. Star Wars Jedi Survivor coming out on the 28th. That will for sure be a Let's Play, but we shall see. Because like I said, Ishin's going to be wrapping up somewhat soon. I think it's going to be wrapping up within this week. I don't know. I'm actually decently ahead in all my recordings, which is good. I like being ahead, especially when stuff comes out. So I'll be starting Resident Evil 4 after that. Resident Evil 4 probably will not take that long, I would imagine. I mean, you never know, I suppose. Resident Evil games can surprise you with how long they can be, but they also can surprise you with how short they can be too. So if I get that done, but we're not quite close to Star Wars' release, or if I don't think this is going to happen, if Octopath Traveler 2 somehow ends up wrapping up before then I'll probably do Paranormal Site, because that looks like a fantastic game. Oh yeah, and then also, I believe on the 18th, it's either the 18th or the 19th, is when Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores, I believe that's the name of the DLC, comes out. So I'll be live streaming that game. So that's when I'll be coming back to live streaming, is when that is out. And then I may take another little break, or I might jump into another live stream series of Legends of Dragoon. I've talked about this many times. It's available. It's free for PlayStation Premium members, I believe. And Legends of Dragoons is a PlayStation 1 classic. I love that game. I've never beaten it, though. I don't think I've even gone past this one. But I played it because it was my friend's game. But yeah, I liked it a lot. So that's April. That's April. May, we got a couple games coming out, obviously. May, we have Redfall coming out on the 2nd. And then Dokapon Kingdom Connect coming out on the 9th. Which, if you don't know what Dokapon Kingdom is, it's basically like Mario Party, but on fucking crack. This is the game that will definitely ruin friendships. It's a great game series, don't get me wrong, but like, holy crap, you could ruin friendships on this game. And then there's a small little game called Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom coming out on the 12th. I mean, I don't know. It looks interesting to me. I'm picking it up. Yeah, I'm picking that up. Definitely going to be a Let's Play. So, yeah, I'm honestly cannot wait. This is a big one. This is probably the biggest one coming out. Actually, no, that is a lie. I was about to say this is the biggest one coming out this quarter. That's a lie. I forgot that June's coming out. June's also in this quarter. And then we have Lord of the Rings Gollum coming out on the 26th. This was a game that was supposed to come out earlier, but then it got pushed forward, or pushed back, excuse me. I don't know. I'm not really going to pick it up, maybe. Probably not, but we'll see. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was supposed to come out on the 26th as well, but then I think they got a lot of backlash during the PlayStation showcase. And like, oh, because of like microtransactions and shit like that. And like, oh yeah, we're pushing it to like October or September like that. It's like, what are you going to do in like the 4 however months of that? So, yeah. Then June. June's a pretty big month. Not going to lie. I should also mention this too. E3 has been officially canceled this year. So, I mean, but we'll have the Summer Game Fest on the 8th, I believe. So, we shall see. I might forego my normal if I'm live streaming, I might forego my normal live stream that day, and I might live stream Summer Game Awards if it doesn't interfere with me going to work, which I think it will. We'll see. All right. But on the 2nd, we have Street Fighter 6. I have played Street Fighter games before, but I've never owned them. I don't know if I'll pick this up. I'm not really too great in fighting games, but Street Fighter 6 looks fantastic. It looks really good. So, it looks really good. And then we love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverence, or Revere. I can't read my writing there. I love the Katamari games. I might pick that up because it's Katamari Reroll, but with more stuff. I didn't even buy Katamari Reroll, but I definitely picked that up. Diablo 4, not my cup of tea, but hey, it's there coming out on the 6th. On the 15th, we have Goodbye Volcano High. I'm actually very interested in this. I remember back when they showcased the PlayStation 5 before that came out, and this was like one of the games like, okay, that looks interesting to me. I'll probably pick it up and maybe be a Let's Play or something. We shall see. Crash Team Rumble coming out on the 20th. It's kind of like an updated version of Crash Bash. I don't know if I'll pick it up, though. We'll see. It does look pretty fun, so there's that. Now, this, in my honest opinion, like, yes, you can be super excited about Zelda. I'm super excited about Zelda. But this right here, this is probably going to be the biggest game coming out this year. But the biggest game coming out this quarter, Final Fantasy XVI. It looks fantastic. I honestly have not watched anything since I can't even remember. But that is definitely the big one coming out this year. No ands, if, or buts. I bought the collector's edition on the Square Enix store for like $400. I am super fucking excited for this game. No lie, I cannot wait. As soon as I get that, there'll definitely be an unboxing. It's definitely going to be a Let's Play. I cannot wait. Final Fantasy XVI, the big one. It just gone gold today, so that means it's coming out. That when games go gold, that means like, hey, it's good. It's like we're just putting finishing touches on, and then it's gonna go. You know, they're just finishing up all that stuff. So it's coming out less than 3 months, which is great. And then on the 30th, we have Ghost Trick Phantom Detective and the Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I think it's only coming out for the Switch. I honestly like the Ghost Trick game. It was fun. I never beaten it though. I might pick this up. Maybe it might be a little mini live stream series or something like that. We'll see. Then we have the Master Detective Archives Rain Code, which is made by the same guys who made Danganronpa. Obviously, and you can tell because it has the same art styles and everything too. And I'm actually very looking forward to this. I cannot wait. There's like, oh boy. Goodbye Volcano High, Final Fantasy 16, and Rain Code, all going to be Let's Plays. Ugh. And then, of course, you had in the previous month Legend of Zelda, so I honestly don't know. We'll see. But that is it. That is this quarter. Now, I need to mention, let me talk about Pokemon. When that new update came out, there was a bug where when you start your game, a text box would pop up saying there you cannot read your save data, turn off the system and do that. That happened with my Scarlet game, which was the game that I've Let's Played on. It's devastating. It fucking hurts that happened. It's probably tied to the Vivian thing. I had no issues whatsoever. I haven't even purchased the DLC yet. But yeah, so it must be tied to the Vivian thing. I talked about it. I didn't talk about it, but I talked to someone on Reddit about this because, ever since that happened, it's such a small thing too because people don't know what's causing the bug. So I talked to someone, they contact, Nintendo support. I did. The person I talked to didn't really sound like they knew what I was talking about. Then they had to look it up online. It's like, oh yeah, I see it online. There's issues and all this stuff. And it's like, great. But the guy I was talking to, he's like, it seems like Japan's got something coming out to fix it, so hopefully that comes out soon. It just sucks because there's a Samurott event happening. Luckily, my Scarlet version is totally fine, and I even did this too. I made a new account, not a new account, but I made a new profile on my Switch, and it played Scarlet fine. So it's not the game, it's just something about my save data. I'm not deleting my save data. I wish there was a way I could copy it over, but even then I'm scared to do that. So I'm scared to do anything with my Scarlet game because of all the Pokemon I have on there. Yeah. So hopefully that gets fixed soon. God, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's just been a fucking mess. No lie. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Now, again, live stream. Let's talk about those too. I haven't talked about that as well. Live streaming. Like I said, I will be back live streaming with Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores when that comes out either on the 18th or the 19th. I don't know. I saw one day was the 18th. I saw one day was the 19th. I don't know. So I will be coming back on that day, and I will be streaming those that either Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, or Wednesdays and Saturdays. All depends on the release date, I suppose. And it shouldn't take too long. I honestly don't see that lasting longer than 3 streams, so 3 at the most. If I remember correctly, the Frozen Wilds DLC from original Horizon Forbidden West wasn't that long. But it also seems like you have to beat the game for that, so I have to load up my beaten game file. So I guess I'll just stay on that file. And I should mention this too. The Lance, I think his name is Lance. The guy who played Silas in that game sadly passed away earlier this month. So that's really sad. He was a fantastic voice actor. He was also on The Wire, John Wick movies. He was in Destiny games. So fantastic voice actor. Gone way, way too soon. He was only 60 years old, so gone way too soon. But yeah, so yeah, once I'm done with Horizon Forbidden West, I may or may not take another break. It all depends. But then I'll be going into the Legend of Dragoon, which is a long game. I mean, it's an old PlayStation 1 game, so it may not be that long, but it's still going to be a long-ass game. So we'll see. And then maybe once I'm done with that, I might jump into Persona 4 Golden. Or it all depends on when I'm done with Legend of Dragoon. If I do jump into Persona 4 Golden or maybe something else. Like I said, Ghost Trick might be a live stream series. I think I'll make Ghost Trick into a live stream series if I get that game, which I think I will. But yeah. All right, guys, that's been it. That's been this update. I hope you guys are looking forward to everything coming out, and Summer Game Fest coming out in happening in June. Obviously, there are probably going to be games that that haven't been announced yet, or there might be games that I missed. That I was like, oh yeah, this is a game that came out, like Live Alive, which I think is coming out on the 28th of April. It's sometime late April. So Live Alive is coming out to everything else late April, I believe it is. So that was one of the games I kind of forgot to talk about, put on my calendar here. But yeah, and of course there'll be other games too. There could be shadow drops, like Hi-Fi Rush was a shadow drop, took the goddamn world by storm, which is rightfully so. It's fucking great. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming up, and who knows, we might get maybe some news on Missing Link for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Maybe we'll get some news on 7 Rebirth. I honestly don't know. There is also, I forgot to mention this too, they had a live letter for 14. I believe the next update for story stuff is happening in May, so there'll be a live stream for that as well. So there you go. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and of course for watching my my content on the RPG Kid channel. We're pretty close to 1,050 subscribers, which I think is great. And speaking of which, also my Persona 5 Phantom of the Night video got over 12,000 views, or not 12,000, 1,200 views. Ooh, can you imagine 12,000 views? Which is great. Got that in just a little over a week, so I'm excited for that. And I don't know if that comes out. I know there's videos coming out about that too, but I kind of want to make. I don't want to make videos of other people's experiences with that. I kind of want to make videos of. I want to make like another video about what is when and like such if it's come out anywhere else, because there's like an open beta or closed beta. I can't remember. It's like some kind of a beta test where I think you just get to like the first dungeon or whatever. Yeah, that's great. And if you guys haven't watched that video, please give that video a watch. It's basically kind of like, hey, this is a thing that's happening, and I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. It's kind of like giving my thoughts and feelings and some of the info that just came out. So, and whenever we learn more, we'll learn more, and I'll make more videos about it because it's great as hell. But yeah, guys, thank you again for watching my series, watching this video, watching stuff I do on either this channel or the other channel. I really appreciate it a lot. So, and let me know, guys, what are you most looking forward to in this quarter? Again, I already said it. It's Final Fantasy XVI to me, and Tears of the Kingdom. Like, they're really up there. They're really up there. I honestly can't wait for both of them. May is going to be a good month. April's kind of going to be a good month. Kind of like it's nice to slow down because like the big game for me is Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which it will be a Let's Play because I did Fallen Order, but I honestly can't wait for Survivor either. And then of course we got Tears of the Kingdom and everything else. So, and of course Ishin is still going on. Resident Evil 4 will be happening shortly after that comes out. And then we have Octopath Traveler 2 as well, which I'm fucking in love with that game. So, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it. So, I'll see you guys in the next update video, or at least something else happens. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.